New video of Madalina Cojocari, the latest effort by Cornelius police to keep the case on people's minds.
Anything and everything we can do to draw attention to this case so that we can hopefully find the information that we need to lead us to her.
In an exclusive interview with NewsNation, the police chief talking about the efforts to bring Madalina home.
I can say with confidence that we have followed up on hundreds of leads and spent thousands of man hours.
It's been more than 9 months since these last images of Madalina getting off her school bus November 21st. Police say Diana Cojocari told them she last saw her daughter at their home on Wednesday night, November 23rd. Diana and her husband, Christopher Palmer, had an argument, and he drove to his family's home in Michigan. When Diana went to check on Madalina on Thanksgiving morning, she wasn't there. A backpack of clothing and some of her favorite toys also gone. Both parents face charges for not reporting her missing for 3 weeks. Now, 2 conflicting theories are emerging about what happened to the girl. The attorney for Christopher Palmer says his client has cooperated with police and believes the girl is being hidden away by her mother.
He believed that Diana had taken Madalina somewhere up into the mountains. He tells detectives specifically that he believes Diana took her somewhere and that she is safe.
The reason, Palmer says Diana believed he put Madalina in danger by naming her as a beneficiary on an investment account.
In these interviews that Chris gave to the police, he's adamant that he does not believe that Diana harmed Madalina. He believes that Diana fervently believes that Madalina is in danger from some unknown third party, apparently related to him placing money and assigning benefits to her in a 401k account, something that doesn't make any sense.
According to police, in a text message on December 2nd, more than a week after the disappearance, Diana indicated she was in the presence of the missing girl. It was the same day she allegedly had extensive conversations with a male cousin, identified as Octavian Sebenu, about smuggling her and Madalina away from Palmer. On December 3rd, Diana was seen in the city of Hickory, an hour west of her home, getting her oil changed. The attendant says there were children's toys in the car, but no child was present. And the Madison County Sheriff's Office confirms to NewsNation on the night of December 4th, a deputy encountered Diana sleeping in her car near Lonesome Mountain. NewsNation traveled to the mountains of western North Carolina to investigate a possible sighting of Madalina. On December 16th, a woman reported seeing a girl resembling Madalina with a male companion.
There was a possible sighting at Lowe's Foods here in Sugar Mountain. We were able to track down video, still footage of that, and forwarded that to Cornelius.
But police say the sighting and another one in California did not turn out to be Madalina. Still, the area is vast, and outdoor experts say it would be easy to stay hidden.
There's a lot of remote locations here. It would be easy to hide somebody if you really wanted to, or to spend time away from anything you want.
Just a lot of open space, a lot of places without internet or cell phone signal, a lot of woods, a lot of roads that go way off and dead end.
Also revealed in the affidavits, recorded jail calls, one between Palmer and his brother, saying Diana had a lot of cash with her and he didn't know where it came from. And another call between Diana and her mother, discussing a bag of money, withdrawing cash, and a theory that Chris gave the girl away for money. A claim Diana's mother, speaking in Russian, repeated to reporters outside the courthouse.
Мои дети попали у трафикантов для детей. Моя внучка живая, ее продали вместе с Дианой за $5 миллионов.
Warrants show police have combed through the couple's financial records, as well as social media, messaging accounts, and phone data. Cornelius police saying only they are looking into every lead.
We're taking everything that the grandmother has said into consideration during this investigation, and we're following up on all possibilities. But we have no indication right now that there's any sort of trafficking ring in our community.
Diana's mom, laying out photos on the sidewalk, asked if she has a message for Madalina.
Очень. И Мадалину, и Диану. Очень люблю. Диана у меня.
Both parents have pleaded not guilty to charges of failing to report a missing child. Palmer released August 18th after posting a reduced bail of $25,000, ignoring questions from reporters.
Christopher, where is Madalina?
The Cornelius police chief pledging his department will not give up.
I am confident we will solve this case and we will find Madalina.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.